Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to explore the 1906 United Kingdom 1 penny coin, struck in copper, is a piece that carries far more than just face value. It is not merely a coin. It is a fragment of history that has survived wars, revolutions, and generations of hands exchanging it in everyday life. What makes this coin so magnetic to collectors and treasure seekers is not simply its age, but its rarity, condition, and the aura of mystery surrounding it. A coin that once bought a loaf of bread is now whispered about as being capable of buying an empire, its legend growing with every passing decade. Imagine holding in your palm a small copper disc that has silently witnessed the Edwardian era when the British Empire was at its height. That 1 penny of 1906 holds the face of King Edward VII. What elevates the 1906 penny from being just a collectible to a life-changing fortune is its scarcity in pristine condition. Many of these coins were lost, worn, or melted down, making those surviving in sharp detail unimaginably rare. When such a piece surfaces in near-perfect condition, it ignites a bidding war that spirals into figures that sound unreal to the ordinary person. It is said that such a coin, when auctioned at the right place and to the right collector, can fetch millions, transforming the humble owner into a billionaire overnight. This is not fantasy. It is the raw power of rarity and demand. The energy around this coin lies in its ability to blur the line between money and magic. To stumble upon a 1906 penny in copper is like finding a key to hidden treasure. People spend their lives chasing lottery tickets and fortunes, while the true treasure might already lie in a forgotten box of old coins in their attic. That is why the 1906 penny is not just a currency. It is destiny disguised in copper, waiting to change someone's fate forever. Another fascinating element is how collectors assign not just monetary, but emotional value to it. For them, it is not about copper weight or face value. It is about owning a slice of British legacy, a piece that once jingled in the pockets of history's unknowns, maybe even passing for the hands of soldiers, merchants, or royals. This emotional resonance fuels its skyrocketing price, because when money and passion collide, no price is too high. Think of the story this coin would tell if it could speak. From Edwardian shop counters to collectors' velvet cases, from the industrial smoke of 1906 Britain to the digital auctions of today, the journey of the penny is nothing less than mythical. Each scratch, each preserved shine, holds meaning. And when such a coin comes to market, buyers know they are not just buying copper. They are buying eternity. The 1906 penny's mystique has given it a reputation as a life changer. Owners are often advised not to sell in haste, because such a coin does not just grow in value, it grows in legend. Its worth today may be millions, but tomorrow it may be priceless. It is the kind of treasure that keeps climbing in power, just like a secret gem that reveals its shine only to those patient enough to hold it. In the end, the 1906 1 penny of the United Kingdom is not simply a coin. It is a golden ticket, a doorway to wealth and wonder, wrapped in copper's moleskin. It teaches us that fortune does not always come in glittering gold bars or sparkling diamonds. Sometimes it hides in the simple, overlooked objects of the past. And if destiny places this penny in your hand, it may very well be the most powerful key you will ever hold. Do you want me to also craft an engaging video script version of this, with dramatic lines and pauses, so it feels like a storytelling narration for YouTube or TikTok coin collectors? The year 1907 marked a turning point in the history of the United Kingdom's coinage, and the humble 1 penny copper coin from that very year has today become an object of fascination and desire. At first glance, it may look like just another old coin, but behind its worn copper surface lies a story of rarity, charm, and unimaginable worth. Collectors across the globe whisper about this coin as though it were a hidden key to fortune, for it carries with it not just metal, but a living piece of history, crafted in a time when the world was on the edge of great change. What makes the 1907 penny stand out from ordinary coins is not simply its age, but its aura of scarcity and legacy. Over the decades, countless pennies have been lost, melted down, or simply forgotten, but those few that survive from 1907 hold immense significance. Their very existence is proof of endurance, as they have traveled through the hands of kings, soldiers, merchants, and ordinary families, silently carrying the energy of a century within their copper core. When such a relic appears today, it commands the attention of even the most seasoned collectors. The sheer imagination of its value today can take your breath away. For some, the idea that a single piece of copper could be worth millions might sound like fantasy, but in the secretive world of numismatics, rarity and demand can transform a coin into a treasure chest. If you happen to possess a 1907 penny in pristine condition, it is not just a coin anymore. It becomes a passport to luxury, a direct link between history and your future wealth. Those who understand its worth know that this small object can indeed shift the fortunes of its owner overnight. Another layer of allure comes from the time period itself. The early 20th century was the era of King Edward VII, and his reign, though brief, left behind some of the most iconic and treasured coinage. The portrait of Edward VII on the 1907 penny reflects both dignity and authority, and this royal presence adds depth to its already rare status. To hold such a coin in your hand is to hold the image of a monarch who ruled before the storms of the First World War, before the modern age reshaped the world forever. It is not just currency, it is memory cast in metal. The financial potential of the 1907 penny cannot be underestimated. Imagine waking up with a coin that the untrained eye might dismiss as worthless, only to discover it carries the power to make you a millionaire. That shock, that thrill of realizing you are in possession of a treasure beyond imagination, is what keeps collectors on the hunt. Auctions have seen ordinary-looking coins spark bidding wars, pushing prices to heights no one could have predicted. The 1907 penny, when presented to the right buyer, has the potential to set such records, making its holder rich beyond dreams. But this coin is more than money. It is magic. It transforms its keeper into a storyteller, a custodian of history. Every scratch and mark tells a story. Every shade of patina is a chapter written by time. Those who own it often feel a deep sense of pride, as though destiny itself placed this coin in their hands. To part with it cheaply would be a grave mistake, for once it is gone, so too is the opportunity to command its power over your financial destiny. The true beauty of a 1907 penny is that it blends simplicity with greatness. A coin meant for everyday use has, through the passage of time, become a jewel among treasures. Its worth today is not merely measured in currency, but in the awe it inspires. Collectors, historians, and dreamers all see it as something beyond ordinary value. It stands as proof that sometimes the smallest objects hold the greatest secrets. So if you're lucky enough to hold a 1907 United Kingdom 1 penny copper coin, know this: you're holding lightning in your hand. Do not rush to trade it away at a low price, for it holds the power to change your life forever. It is the silent billionaire maker, the overlooked treasure chest, and the bridge between history and fortune. This is not just a coin. It is destiny minted in copper, waiting for the right moment to turn your dreams into reality. Would you like me to also craft a short title and hook line for this 1907 penny story? Something you can use as a headline to grab readers instantly?